Cheers, Steve.
Thanks for coming along, and tell us right from the get-go, what's it like to serve overseas and be in a conflict?
I think it's actually quite an honour to go away and serve New Zealand. New Zealanders have got a very good reputation for service overseas. Whenever you go to a country, you know that you'll be well regarded because our reputation goes before us. Those that have served before us have set the standard, and those that follow try to maintain that standard.
You talk about the past, creating an identity and a synergy that drives the future, and very much the same for us and the All Blacks. We have a great history, and those people are people who remind us of the standards we've got to reach.
The great things for us is when we see the All Blacks run out on the field wearing the poppy. The poppy to us is very iconic, and we don't allow teams or organisations to use that lightly.
Whenever I've been involved and we've been allowed to wear the poppy, it's been quite a humbling experience, and it's also an opportunity where we get to talk about the past. 13 All Blacks went to their graves in the First World War, including our first ever captain. So it's about our identity, and it's about playing a small part and saying thank you to those people and remembering them. I think the story has been told well enough for the young people that they understand what it's all about.
I think they understand better today than they have ever before. Schools, the education system is certainly picking it up and using the occasion to get the students to research what it was all about. We see on Anzac Day the large numbers of people, the large numbers of the family, the children, and what I love to see is the children wearing granddad's or dad's medals are still honouring that memory.
What are some of the issues that we probably aren't aware of and we could help with?
I think the biggest issue facing our young service personnel of today, those that have served overseas in conflicts, is the psychological injuries. There has to be a new way of looking at the impact of service of our young veterans today, because they are struggling, they're stressed, and as I said, it affects their families. And so it's not only their service themselves, but it's when they come home and they're struggling to get back into society, and their mum and the kids suffer, and so that impact is just, it's very sad.
Oh, that's right. It's not an individual thing, it's a whānau thing, and then all of a sudden everyone's involved, and we can only, as New Zealanders, thank our service people for what they do for us, and from me, a big Steinlager, and thank you.
Cheers.
To all our servicemen and women.